The Echohype system is more than just a setting or an effect. It's a new way to hear the piano. We performers are always searching for new timbres and new colors. And with the Echohype system, all of this is now literally at our fingertips. Let me explain how it works. In a regular piano, the hammer strikes 3 strings that are tuned in unison. But with the Echohype system, there is a 4th string, which is tuned slightly lower than the main 3 strings. It's important to note that the hammer doesn't strike it, but this string resonates and creates a kind of background effect, which gives it a very lively sound and, one might say, an accordion-like effect. I'll now show you how a piano sounds. And now I'll play a chord, but this time with the left pedal, turning on the Echohype tuning system. You can hear that the sound is more alive, it's fuller. New colors appear that weren't there before. And there is a certain depth to the Echohype. With Echohype, we can play and test different variations of the Echohype effects. For example, one of my favorites is layering. For example, now I'll play a chord with the left pedal when I have the Echohype effect turned on. I play it on the middle pedal to make it sound, and I play the melody without the left pedal. This results in a different timbre for the melody. In other words, we hear the sound of 2 different timbres. The first layer of the chord sounds in the Echohype system. And the melody is now like a regular piano. The same can be done in reverse. That is, I'll play the chord without anything. I'll just press it on the middle pedal so it continues to sound. Now I'll press the left pedal with 1 foot so the melody sounds in a different timbre. This can also work with the same notes. That is, I just played the melody as if in the upper register. I can play the chord with the left pedal, hold it down with the middle pedal. And layer the next layer in the same register, while there are many different methods, and I sincerely encourage you to explore them, because it's very interesting. Also, with the Echohype system, even without using the pedals, the sound is still different. That is, even without the left pedal, which opens up the fourth string, the Echohype system gives it its effect. For example, I can just play something right now. It sounds like a regular piano, but it's not. And if I also open up the fourth string, the sound again takes on a cinematic quality, a very interesting timbre that we simply haven't heard before. Echohype can also create a fortissimo effect without using unnecessary physical force or pressing down on the instrument. The sound with this left pedal simply lasts longer than on a regular piano, so I'll show you an example. I'll start without the left pedal and gradually build up to a crescendo. You'll clearly hear how the sound changes and increases in volume without me applying any force. It's important to note that the sound travels significantly further. That is, it lasts much longer. This can also be played with, of course. Echohype also gives us a new effect when we play something forte and with this attack. I'll now demonstrate this using Bartók as an example. I won't use the left pedal now. And I'll play the same thing now with the left pedal. That is, I open the fourth string. We hear how the Echohype effect adds a new density and brightness. These are precisely the colors of this modern music. Sergey, creator of Echohype, I have so many questions for you. How did you come up with this idea? Tell us the technical details of why I enjoy playing this piano so much. We used the physical effect most in this instrument. When we add a fourth string, a kind of interdependence between the string appears. And when the hammer strikes three strings, the three left strings, the fourth string, tuned lower, begins to influence the fundamental tone with its overtones. And a gentle vibration appears that accompanies. And this spherical effect appears. And how it was invented is a whole story. First, the effect was devised. The left pedal was used to change the timbre. Then I talked to factories about producing such an instrument to enhance the first fundamental sound, as they didn't want to accept it because it had two strings in the first register. It sounded rather thin. we added another string, and in this form, our instrument sounds in the first register, and the second register has 3 strings. Yes, Sergey, what else can we expect? What are you still working on? Right now, yes. We're working on a lock for the left pedal, because musicians who want to play jazz and contemporary music using the second register want their left foot free. We'll make this lock soon. It won't be difficult. We are also working on an Echohype switch, a system that will cancel the Echohype function. Then we can use the same instrument as a traditional, regular, 3-string grand piano, and the Echohype system will be activated at the touch of a button. Tell me about the frame, because I know that the 4th string creates tension. It's harder to physically hold them. Yes, the tension is about 30% higher, and that's why we did it. The grand piano was created by our Chinese partners, and thanks to them, they made the frame stronger and reinforced it. They made it thicker. And here in Barcelona, we've already reinforced it, added an additional section, and reinforced the Echohype body. And we took advantage of the reinstallation to change the strings. We installed strings from the renowned French company Paulello. The basses were made for us by the German company Heller Bass. And Sergey, why hasn't anyone created Echohype before? It sounds so logical and everything seems to be falling into place. Why hasn't this happened before? Actually, there have been several attempts to create Echohype, but the first one was born only now in January. All previous attempts failed for various reasons. And you also have a patent for... The patent was registered in 2022. We are now in your studio in Barcelona. What should those who want to buy Echohype in another country, on another continent and so on do? Echohype is shipped worldwide, and you can find detailed information on our official website echohype.es.